So just doing a quick look at the food forest here. It's about 20 to 7 in the morning. It's getting pretty chilly in the mornings now and in the evenings. So just going to have a quick look through before the deciduous trees lose all their leaves and it starts looking a bit more bare than it already is looking. So the Buddha's hand citron. Not a heap happening with this. Fruit's starting to go a little yellow, so that might ripen soon. But apart from that, it's not much going on with it. The papaya, we have one fruit. Whether or not that will ripen, I'm not sure, because I've never grown these before, so I'm not really sure if this cold weather will affect it. As I've shown you in other videos, it's massive difference between the heights. This one was planted at the same time, so yeah, that one's still soldiering along. The broadleaf papaya, we've got flowers but no fruit has set, but I wouldn't really expect it in coming into the cool weather. And same with this one, flowers but no fruit. We've got blueberries. With all the melons gone, you can actually see them now. And I planted cowpeas around these two to protect them from the heat, and it seems to have done the job. They've got some nice growth on them, and previous damage is still visible, but you can see it's got some nice growth there that hasn't been affected. And these blueberries here are still covered by the Eon door melon, which you can see just here. There's still a couple. I'm not sure if they're going to ripen either, because they usually ripen fairly quickly, but these ones are just sort of hanging there, so we may or may not get ripe Eon door melons out of these ones, but I have a freezer full already, so I guess it doesn't really matter either way. Nice insertion here. Planted another artichoke. In a previous video you would have seen me, I've cut back some of the pepinos due to the red spider mite damage and my dog. We've got beautiful echinacea here. Pigeon pea, which will be a support plant. I really need some more. And there's a little one here. I did have another one in here, but you can see it's been chopped off. So I would say that would be slaters. Some people call them wood lice or roly-polies, but as you can see, it's like it's just been completely snapped. So that's usually what does that damage. And I had a lot of melons around here, and uncovered my echinacea, which was looking really beautiful considering it was being smothered by melons, but my dogs decided to chew the leaves off on the first night that the melons were gone. So I mean, yeah, we don't know what's going to happen with that one now. We've got some snap peas along here going up. You can see the kiwi berry is going to start losing its leaves. This is all just because it's a deciduous plant. So that'll be a skeleton soon. The avocados and mangoes are looking yeah, about the same as last time. They're not too much new growth on them. Plenty of chilies. I need to harvest a lot of these chilies, and I'm just going to make some powdered chili out of all of them. So where another pepino was. This one hasn't shot back yet, but it's still green. Actually, there's a little bit of a shoot there, so that should come back. We've got the finger lime along with some lemon basil, the red pineapple. Gooseberry at the back is losing its leaves. It's deciduous, so that's okay. It's weird, it's deciduous and losing its leaves, but it's also shooting new leaves. I found that does it a lot. Mulberry will get a trim back at some stage. Artichoke's doing really well. This is a Tangelo. I have fed it a foliar spray of trace elements. It does have a new shoot, but we'll see what happens with that. Elderberry will get a cut back soon. We've got I think it's Imperial Mandarin. All this is new growth, quite yellow, has been treated with the trace elements also, so we'll see if that's going to help. And we have the Indian guava back there, it's growing really well, new shoots. Another little artichoke. Sage is looking awesome. Comfrey doing okay. Blood orange, this is the new one that I planted. No new growth, but I wouldn't expect too much out of it at this point anyway. We have a lemon guava. Actually, got some right ones. I found a whole bunch on the ground the other day, so I don't know if they fell off or if my dog took them off, but there you go. This one looks like it's been eaten already, so that'll probably just go into the compost. Actually, it looks like dog teeth. It probably is my dog. This is my variegated lemon eureka. Got some new growth on it and some flowers, so looking pretty good. More chilies that need to be harvested. Got the Hawaiian guava, I think it is. Can't even read the labels anymore. Yep, that's the Hawaiian. Looking really good, nice new growth on it. And the almond, which is losing its leaves, you can see them all at the base. So before we know it, this will just be a skeleton tree again. And I'm still deciding whether I'm going to keep this one or not, because of the only getting the 2 almonds this season and they weren't any good, so don't know about that. Fantasia nectarine, also looking really good, but again, have not had it fruit yet. If anything, I might give this one more season, but the almond, borderline on. Got the Bangkok apple guava. And then we've got the red ducker banana, still hasn't fruited. The Cav banana, waiting on the bananas to ripen. It's a nice little rack there. You can see my dogs have been going through the sweet potato. And yeah, apple and apple, all harvested now, so they'll be losing their leaves soon. They were delicious apples, I'm really happy with my choice in those. And we've got the blue Java rack there, which is looking pretty plump, and then we have another rack just there, which isn't huge, but anything's better than nothing. We'll be having a look through this sweet potato soon to see how much we can harvest out of there without disturbing the roots of the other trees too much. The Pink Supreme guava, which has some nice fruit on it. I think there's 3 of them, and then another one back there. Looks like possibly another one forming there. So this tree is looking really good. We've got a pink strawberry guava there. Actually have 2. I called it a yellow lemon guava, but it's actually a yellow guava. I have 2 of them and 2 strawberry, so I might take 1 strawberry one out and 1 lemon one out, and then plant some other stuff to give me more variety. But that's got a lot of new growth on it, as you can see. Then we have another rack of the blue Javas. I'll be cutting the flowers off all of these soon, just to reduce the weight. I have red you should cut the flowers off. I've read you shouldn't. Then I've heard people say they've found no difference, so I'm just going to do it because it will reduce the weight on the banana plant. So, and then we have the Japanese seedless mandarins. The only new growth I've got on it isn't looking great. It's probably some citrus leaf minor damage, but it's also just falling off. But all in all, it's looking pretty good. I've chopped and dropped the cowpeas around them. And the strawberry's looking a little worse for wear. The black sapote is probably one of the best looking plants here at the moment. It's got so much new growth and looking very, very healthy. It skated through summer like it wasn't bothered whatsoever, and I'm just hoping it does the same through our winter. So yeah, looking good. And we have the lamb house, avocado, and mango. What mango is that one? That's the Namdok Mai mango there, and the lamb house avocado, which I've treated for the magnesium deficiency because of the yellowing leaves, and trimmed off some branches from the bottom. And we'll wait and see if the foliar spray makes any difference. And there's another pepino. I haven't cut this one back. It was looking pretty good, and my dog hadn't destroyed it too much, but upon looking at it now, you can see that the red spider mite has really got to it. So a lot worse than maybe even a week ago. So maybe because I cut the others back, the red spider mite decided, well, let's go destroy this one. So yeah, that one might need cutting back also. I'm still debating whether to even continue with the pepinos because of the red spider mite damage. And so far the only fruit that have come off it were eaten by bugs. So far, not looking like I'm going to keep that. Another red ducker. Another blueberry that wasn't doing very well but has come back. This one was coming back, but now I think it's had its time, so that one will probably go out. But basically I just need to start harvesting some of this sweet potato, so I'll do a separate video on digging some of these out and seeing what the harvest is like. It's done really well and it protected the ground really well in a really hot summer, so that'll be another thing we do again next year probably. But yeah, that's essentially the back food forest. We've got some pineapples over here. I had a couple go missing, which I put down to my dogs. But yeah, we've got one here. And we've got some aloe vera. We have another pineapple here. And this is one that I cut into 4 pieces. I've heard that's a way of getting more out of one pineapple. And as you can see, it has shot. So this one has been a success. This one is just a head off a pineapple, sorry. So just cut the top straight off. So this one here was one of these, just cut into 4s. I'm not really sure whether it was worth doing it. Out of the 8 pieces I've had, I believe I've only got 2 that have actually shot a head. So we'll have to see about what happens with that. This is another one I brought, but it's not looking great. And this is another one straight off a head. So yeah, be waiting quite a while for those. And then we've got the miracle berry, which hasn't really done a hell of a lot. The dogs keep playing in here, so it probably hasn't been good for it, but it also had the shade cloth over it, so we've taken that down. So we'll see how that goes through winter. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hoping to turn this pond around soon. I'll probably do a video on that one. Plan on putting a papaya on either side of it to sort of umbrella over the top. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the food forest at the moment, and I'm guessing the next time you see this, it'll have a lot of skeleton trees from being deciduous. But apart from that, it's looking okay. So I hope you enjoyed the video and take it easy.